Good morning. Jeffrey Friedman, Senior Commodity Broker, RJO Futures. Want to give stock market comments today, the 4th of June. Well, we're a little choppy right now. Remember Friday, as I was talking about non-farm payroll, China, India, manufacture, very dismal, and they pounded the stock markets around the world. That was kind of in the close of Asia, so Asia overnight was down and got a little choppy. We started last night in the S&P June contract negative, and we made a new low from Friday, got down to around 1262, maybe 1263. By the time the cash market opened, we were unchanged, and of course we were starting to rally. The chit chat is probably that situation is so dismal that QE3 is coming. Bernanke talks on Thursday in front of Congress, and we have 3 other voting member presidents of the Federal Reserve talking throughout this week. So there should be some hints of something like that. On the economic front globally, overnight, besides knowing about Europe and the crisis and really having no resolution at the moment, we did have the situation with China, not manufacture, non-manufacture, and again, slightly disappointing. On the American front, on economic news, we had factory orders, again, slightly disappointing. So we went from a positive 4 points in the S&P June contract to a -2, and now we're kind of bouncing around. Where are we bouncing around? We're bouncing around the 200-day moving average, and everybody on a technical point of view is very critical of that number. I personally think that the number is going to be closer to the 1250, 1251 area. Remember, we've already had almost a 10% correction for this move. We started way up there around the 14, 15 level. Now, just to give you real quick, some support and resistance for the June S&P contract, and that's where most of the volume is. Can you call me and talk about the Dow or the NASDAQ? Absolutely. But we probably do 400% more volume in the S&P or the S&P E-mini. So that's where the true value is, and that's the broad index, by the way. But we can trade the spreads or anything you like. Let me give you some support and resistance on a technical point of view very quickly. Right now we're around 75. We need to break 1287 on the way up, then 1294, and your kind of critical psychological level would be 1301, and that would not even change the trend. That's how fast we've been moving to the downside. On the way, support 66 was supposed to be support. We broke that last night. We got to 62, and like I said, I think 51 is more of a major support. We'll see how we handle from there. Remember always, trading futures or option to futures involves risk of loss. It's not suitable for all investors or traders. You should be calling me, Jeff Friedman, at 800-826-4124. Please give me a call and we can discuss it in any way you want. Good luck, good trading.